Now I kind of want to be the wedding ones from last night, but the pinky toe said, yay, no. So I had to compromise on the shoes. Welcome, ladies. Thank you. I like it. It's on the rack right there, by the way. So I should not. All right, so how y'all feel? You got a good one. I'm so glad that you are here.
Yes.
Yes. I'm loud and obnoxious. I apologize.
Yes, you did.
I'm sorry.
No apologies.
No, for your ears, not for me. So this morning we are talking about the power of intention. So the first thing is I want to know, rhetorical, why are you here? You know, it's hot Atlanta. You know, so that's obvious out there. But why are you here? Why are you here in this room? Why are you at this event? Why are you present at the table? When you registered, when you decided that you were going to come and be here with us today, what was the driving force behind that click that said register? What was that force? Because hopefully you had one. Hopefully you were intentional about being here today. Because that's the plan. So here's the challenge. Here's the primary thought that I want you to have as I'm talking. And so if your mind drifts, it's okay, because I'll just like tell jokes or something until you come back. I'll meet you here. It's okay. You want to, in everything that you do, create an intention for which once you get the result of it, you'll be proud of it. Have you made an intention? Have you created in you an intention that you can be proudly responsible for the result? That's the question. Have you done that? And if you haven't, you're going to do it right now. So in your binder, you have a sheet that has notes on it. There's also some questions, because we are going to create an intention that produces results that you are willing to be responsible for. That's what I want you to get out of this first opening session. I want you to walk into the breakout sessions with that intention on your mind and on your heart. Okay? So, the next question is, with that intention, how comfortable are you with being responsible for nothing?
It's good.
I saw your face for this. How comfortable are you with being responsible for nothing? Because for some of you, that's where you are right now. Lots of ideas, lots of plans, lots of hoorah, no results.
I'll talk about it. Right.
That's why I was very adamant about this not being hoorah, this not being frills, it not being, a motivation, wave the flag. You can do that at the game. This weekend, this time today, is about results. Results that you intend on getting. So how do you feel about being responsible for nothing? What about being responsible for too much? Because sometimes we have far too much going on. And because we're here, and we're here, and we're here, and we're here, we're there, and over there, and across the street, and around the corner, and into last week, and into next week, we've not done anything. It all leads back to nothing. So targeted intention creates purposeful action, which produces repeated success. Let me say that again. Targeted intention creates purposeful action that produces repeated success. If you don't know what you're going to do at the beginning, if you have not set your intention from the beginning, how do you know when you got somewhere? If you have not set your intention from the beginning, there's nothing to run to but some more hype, some more feel good. You're talking to a former coaching program junkie. I be one. When I first started, A new guy had called me to be a coach and a mentor to women. That was great. That was fine. Yes. Now what I do now? So I went to different events, workshops, conferences, intensives, summits, lions and tigers and bears. Oh my. Got all the information, got all the hype, got all the programs, and got nowhere. Did nothing. Because I had too much information. I was on information overload. I call it knowledge constipated. Couldn't pass nothing. Because I was knowledge constipated. So this weekend is your X-Lax. We are here to help you have a movement.
I like that.
That is our intention. That is my intention. Is to help you have a movement. That's the plan. Are you ready for that?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay, turn to your neighbor and say, I
am
here for a movement.
For a movement.
I am here for a movement. Because knowledge constipation happens when you agree to a thing in principle, but you haven't set an intention to carry it out. That's good. So I agreed that, yes, I should be a coach and a mentor. So when I went to the conference, I just went. I just went to hear the information, to feel good about this new decision that I had made. But I did not, in my thinker, in my knower, have an intention of actually doing something with the information. I just wanted to feel good about, I'm in this place, yeah, all these people, oh my gosh, Lisa Nichols. Oh! But Lisa is not at my house, and she will not make me do anything. Oh my God, Felix knew how Gabrielle is looking at me from the stage. And I talked to her in the hallway. Oh my gosh. But she lives in OKC. And I live in Talladega, Alabama. And when I went home, Gabrielle was not there. And I wasn't even on Periscope for her to tell me to do something. Turn to your neighbor. Say neighbor. I intend to have a movement. Say neighbor. Neighbor, I intend to be a movement.
All right now, sister, preach.
Good stuff. All right, so your intention must be so specific that your action will be calculated. So the more specific your intention, the more calculated your action. General intention will produce general results. So if I were to ask you, for example, how much money do you want to create? Yes, I said create in your business next year. I just want to make more money. Okay, well, you can make $5 more. And that's more. Absolutely, that's more. Make $2 more, 50 cents more. That is more, girl. Yes, it is. But that's not intentional at all. It's very general. So when you look back at 2016, better still, if you look back right now at 2015, can you see your intention? Can you see whether or not it was general or specific? Can you tell what you want it to be in January and does now reflect that? And if it does not, then I want to encourage you to have a movement this weekend. Because in 2016, I will create $125,000 in my business. That is $31,250 per quarter, $10,417 a month.
Okay, that's good.
And I know how I'm going to create.
All right.
That is my intention. That is what I will do. Say neighbor.
Neighbor.
I intend to be specific about my intention. Neighbor. I understand. That generic intentions produce generic results. I am not generic. I am specific. Yes, you are. Yeah. I love it. So I can provide the atmosphere of support. I can do, and I've done that. But have you already determined where you need it? You can't. I'm just here to get information, and you're gonna be locked up. That's so true. What kind of information? Where in your business do you need it? Where in your life? How are you going to apply it? If I know what I need, I know how I'm going to use it. If I have a rake, but I don't have a yard, what's the use of the rake? If I have a comb and I'm bald, what's the use of the comb? If I have a tool, I gotta know what I'm using it for. That starts with intention. We have so many. I have binders of tools. And I sat one day in my office. I was looking, and this is how this came to be. I was looking at it, and I said, "You got a whole lot of stuff, and nothing to show for." Got a whole lot of stuff, a lot of information. And I went that day, and I pulled out of some groups on Facebook. I compartmentalized my focus. And I said, this is what I'm doing. And everything in this bookcase that applies to what I'm doing right now, that's what I'm doing. I'm not going to another conference, another workshop, another summit, another training. I'm doing what I know because I'm constipated and my stomach hurts. And it's reflecting in my business or lack thereof.
Preach, preacher.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Sometimes intention begins with a bold ask. Sometimes you have to just say, to heck with it. They're talking about me anyway. Might as well give them something to say. May as well. That bold ask may have to be a question that you ask yourself. I started off with the why question. What I don't want you to do is get caught in the how question. Sometimes we ask ourselves how, and we ask how, and we ask how. I'm not talking about you, PK. No pressure. We ask how, we ask how, and we ask how. And we miss, or we overlook, or we forget about the why. What's the why? Forget the how. Press through the why. You're here because I wanted you to be impacted, and because I know the power of implementation. I know the pain of constipation, and I know the power of implementation, and I can tell the difference. That's why you're here. I intended for you to have this moment. When I got up this morning, those big windows in the hotel room, and the sun hadn't risen yet, and I was looking out over the city. And I was like, dang, it's high. That was the first thing. Way up here. And then I said, I feel like I could just grab on this. That's how powerful I feel right now. Because I'm seeing what I intended. I'm experiencing what I intended. Do not leave here not feeling powerful. Not having embraced the power that you possess. It's not out here. It's in here. It starts here. It starts here. Don't look here for motivation. Because action begets motivation, not the other way around.
All right.
Action begets motivation.
Yes.
That's Tweedle, by the way.
Amen. Somebody tweet
Action
that.
begets motivation. Once you start doing something, the motivation will come.
Yes.
But you can't motivate yourself to do just from scratch. You got to do something first. I tell my clients the first two letters in dominate is do, because you have to do something to dominate. I will dominate 2016.
All right now.
I will.
She preaching, y'all.
I will. Say neighbor.
Neighbor.
I will dominate.
I will dominate.
In 2016.
In 2016.
Not because you say so.
Not because you say so.
Because I say so.
Because I say so.
So intention allows you to produce results that you can be proud of.
All right now.
Intention allows you to produce results that you can be proud of. And I want you to set an intention that produces that result that by the time we end today, you can be proud of. Before you left the hotel room today, you had the intention of putting on clothes. Thank you, Lord. So you did. You didn't try to put your clothes on. You just did it, right? You just, so we don't try to be successful business owners. We don't try to be honorable people. We just do. We intend to, so we just do. So you've been having awesome intentions for a long time. Now,
What I do is to get them
on purpose. So, in your binder, the Bible says, what is or are my intentions while here for women ignite? And remember, it's generic intention produces generic results. So I want you to get as specific as possible.
Sorry, Shweta, I would get that.
I was doing half VIP day with Kenny K, and we were talking about her target audience. And we got so specific as I asked her, okay, what are their hobbies? What do they like doing? She's like, I don't have a clue, I don't know. That's how specific you want to be with your intention for this weekend. I know what breakout sessions you're going to. That's awesome. You know what you're going to. But what do you intend to get out of it? That's why your binder is not just a regular binder. It is a work binder. You're going to do some work this weekend. So be specific with your intention. Be incredibly specific. Be anally specific. Just, yeah. Because if you don't, how can you measure when you leave your result? And then we get you on film. How was the intensive? Oh, it was great. Eboni was great. She looked so cute. It was awesome. But what'd you get? I don't know, but I feel good. It was awesome. I'll be back next year. Then on the back of that page, here are my top 3 measurable goals as a result of my intention. So now, based on your intention, here's how you plan to walk that out. Here's the action. Here are the goals based on your intention. Measurable so that at the end, you'll know, there again, you'll know when you have arrived at that place, when you can stop writing or stop pushing or stop whatever it is. Because we're not stopping until you have a movement. So if you need a stool softener, that's fine. We'll work that out for you. Then the next question is, or statement is, as a result of the goals I've set, who do I need to meet this weekend? We ain't just shaking hands and kissing babies for nothing. Oh no. There is somebody in this room who is a part of your intention. Find her or him. Write them down. Write the kind of person it is. And then as you're talking, instead of talking about, the hotel stay, which is awesome, talk about your intention. How can they be a part of your movement? How can you be a part of their movement? Because we're all in this together, right? Right?
Right.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Talk to me then. All right. Then as a result of the goals I've set, what do I need to take the opportunity to invest in this weekend? That's a no-brainer. If you can do it by yourself, you already would have. I was at Fabulous Review earlier this year, and one thing that April said that really stuck with me was that we spend too much time trying to figure it out, when all we have to do is get with the person who's already figured it out and latch on to them. There is somebody here who's already figured it out. They already figured out how to get your dreams activated. Already figured out how to ignite your car. They've already figured it out. Stop trying to and latch on to them. So determine what should you be investing in this weekend, because you need to invest in something. I promise you do. There is power in intention. And intention makes you powerful. But you have to set it from the beginning. So now is the time. So take a few minutes, because I'm done talking. And write that, think it through and write it down. So that you can live it and see it and experience it.